here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and that will lead to a second down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. Inside the 20, and he will score. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Indianapolis. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Badgley's extra point is good, and the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski, and he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. From the 32 now. There's first and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Now he'll run. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Kenny Moore there to make the play. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
46-yard line. 70 line.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Winnie Pay bursting through to bring him down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Colts offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They had that lightning bolt to open the game. The long touchdown. They'll try to build on the lead now. This drive begins 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On play action, it's Jones. He's got the big man, Mo Alley-Cox. He's still on his feet, and he will go all the way. Mo Alley-Cox, touchdown Colts.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Here's Badgley for the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts move out on top, 14-0.
Giants nothing. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Go!
To throw is Dart. No chance at all. He'll go down. Zaire Franklin getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Garden's going to throw here on 2nd down. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. Still on the move. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play out of the G-Men. 55 yards on the game.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Colts have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Whoa, and he's in! Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Badgley now, attack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Olszewski now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Looking to throw. Jermaine in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Third down.
Liking 18.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. Back into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Giants first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense, no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go! 19.
Throwing is Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Shut up! Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up!
2nd and 7.
Ready! Ready!
Play action now. It's Jones. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Badgley for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
The Giants offense going to take over just before the half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jermaine Pratt in there and a drop from that time. It's a loss of 7.
We're not even at halftime yet, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has completely taken over the game. It's just sack after sack after sack. This is going to be a long day for this offensive group if the O-line doesn't figure something out here in a hurry.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Colts have run away with the football. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Now a play fake. Jones, and he'll take it on in. Allen Pierce, touchdown Indianapolis. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Badgley now to tack on the extra point. His kick is good. The Colts stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Olszewski now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's dark. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. DeForest Buckner getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Liking 18.
On 2nd down, Dart. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jermaine Pratt getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Michael Pittman making his way back out there along with the rest of the Colts offense. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout.
Come on, set! 70 Lion! Steady!
On the give, this is Taylor, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. So, from 37, here's second down and 6.
Here we go, set! Bravo 80! Ready, ready?
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
70 Timberwolves!
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor, and he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Colts.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
First and 10.
Shut up! 9! Ready?
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness,
Let's go now!
it's just going to be hard to beat.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get into the end zone. Mo Alley Cox. Touchdown Colts. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Here's Badgley for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Olszewski now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
7-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 8.
Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Dart. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down. Here's Dart. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away from breaking the NFL record for the most sacks in a single game, but here we are.
The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. On the return is Gould. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, set.
Now it's Taylor. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, 9, go.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he did not want to go down. Good running, manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Taylor. He'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
18 card, check go.
A run with Taylor. And he's got another one. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Badgley now to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
Liking 18.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get about 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On third down, here is Dart taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. He'll look deep for Pittman. He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown! They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Here's Badgley for the extra point. knocks it through. And the Colts will add one more onto their big lead.
Giants nothing. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Olszewski now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
A carry here for Tracy. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now, Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Throwing. Dart. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, yeah. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post a lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.